Hey, Jason, just to touch on something you talked about, different things and opportunities. I mean, I will say this, there is a need. I mean, the basic, I'm not talking about the N95 masks, but basic face covering and masks and things like that. And I know, you've seen things that, Ford and GM are going to start doing respirators and ventilators and things like that. And you see it from the Corona Task Force briefing, the different things that are happening. But, there are huge opportunities, and these no-touch thermometers in the world of some of these viruses that I think that we're going to battle with and continue to battle with. And you listen to Dr. Fauci, and talks about, hey, we're not going to shake hands anymore in America and things like that. But anything that can help the medical, well, not even the medical side, but, anything that can help from a non-contact perspective and detecting and containing, guys that are figuring that stuff out, it's huge right now. I mean, it's huge. We have people right now that, DOD put out guidance. You can bring in like a bandana that maybe you dressed up with for Halloween that your child did as a cowboy or something like that. Bring that in because, we can't get them. So on bases right now, guidance is, hey, if you're out in public, you have to have a face covering on, right? And you should see some of the stuff that you're seeing out there. So,
yeah, that was my question for you, Tommy. This is Darrin Briggs here, class of 03. So I'm connected with the alumni network and the parents club out here in Utah. And one of the parents posted that one of their mids, well, I guess she's actually in the fleet now, but their ship was asking for 300 face coverings, and anybody that could sew them, could you just sew them and send them out? And so, I was wondering about this sort of grassroots movement of people sewing face masks in their basement while they're home and, shipping them out to the Navy. Like how serious is that, number one? And number two, how big is the need? And, is there a way that we can help within our networks get that word out? And, is that something we coordinate through you, or what do you say about that?
Yeah, no,
you can just imagine the fashion parade on the bridge. Wow.
Yeah, the need is 100% there, right? Because all those N95 masks and things like that, those are all for first responders, right? So just trying to keep the non-first responder, but people that are mission essential, guys that are on ships, guys that work for me, things like that. My organization happened to have some of those. I was able to issue out, 5, 1 per day per employee. So 5 per week we're doing, but that's just us. Like I did not have enough for the entire base. Right. So yeah, the need is 100% there. Anybody that can make these things. I read an article in the Wall Street Journal just recently that the largest mass producer in the country, who I think is out of San Antonio, I think, is in Texas, and they're working regular shifts right now because there isn't enough material for them to bring on extra shifts and work around the clock to make these masks, right? And I'm not even going to call them masks. I'm going to call them face coverings. That's the DOD term right now. It's face coverings, just having something over your mouth so that when you talk or cough or sneeze or whistle or chew or whatever, that no saliva comes out of there if you're inside that 6-foot social distancing recommended distance. So yeah, there's absolutely a need there. There are creative things that are going on, like you're talking about. I mean, there are, Navy leagues that are, putting things together, USO that's getting material and people sewing, and, kind of like the videos you saw in World War II where the men were at war and the women's were assembling bombs in factories and things like that. So yeah, there is a need there. It's going to continue to be there because not the Mid-Atlantic region has gone to this. Not everybody has. I have one of my sites is up in Groton, Connecticut, taking care of the subs up there, and they haven't gone to this yet, but they will. So yeah, there is a huge need there. The best way to get after that, that we probably could talk about that a little bit more.